A very good afternoon, folks. What is up? Mio Adlan here for another episode of Act Now Hot Issue. What's for lunch? Today's episode, Wednesday, the 30th of March, 2022. Oh my god, this is actually the last episode for the month of March, which means the last episode of the first quarter of 2022. How time flies. Pejam celik. Kita dah habis 3 bulan. We have already done with 3 months in the year of 2022. Only yesterday, I remember we were doing a summary of, what has happened in 2021, but now we're very much into the thick of things. Hopefully, you guys are doing as much as you can, doing the best that you can for the year 2022. Sampai my camera pun tiba-tiba terkejut because they know that it's 2022 already. And don't forget, you guys, for you guys who have not actually downloaded our ACTnow mobile community app, make sure you guys download it on the Google Play Store as well as the Apple App Store for you guys to experience and to be a better citizen, to be a much more concerned human being throughout your community by having this app, so that you can actually report any misdoings or any wrongdoings within your area, and we will highlight it to the municipal council as well as to other agencies who are responsible to solve that issue for you. And of course, not forgetting to all fellow viewers and fellow fans, I might say, thank you so much for watching us today. Make sure you guys like, comment, and share this video, because why? It could not just be beneficial for you, but for others as well. Alright, kita nak lompat kepada topik kita yang pertama ni. Tapi tunggu. I tak nak buat seorang. Of course, I nak cerita dengan my colleague, my friend, my partner in crime when it comes to hot issue, because he's always hot under the collar, especially Monday. Kalau you perasan, dunia ni panas tau. And I think mesti dia ni panas juga, Melvin Lam. Panas tak you hari Isnin hari tu, Melvin?
Yes, it's 39, and then I realized that yesterday about 1 something p.m. It's shadowless.
Yeah, exactly. This phenomenon actually happened on Monday, a couple of days before, and it was reported, if you've been reading the news, it was a bit of a shadowless kind of thing, because kononnya, according to reports, they said that this is the time of the year where the sun is at its closest to Earth. Imagine, itu baru dekat macam tu tau. Imagine kalau kita dekat betul. Memang kita dah jadi jelly dah.
I tell you, I can tell my plants are turning yellow. It's not because it's lack of water. It's all sudden, it's drying up very fast. My cats have been drinking a lot of water lately.
Yeah.
Me too, And and then just now you say time flies, time really flies, because today we are doing our 148 episodes, I believe.
Exactly. 148 episode.
We did our 100 episodes, celebrating our 100 episodes. Now we are almost halfway, another 48 episodes that we completed. 148. Yeah.
Exactly. And we would not have done this if it's not for your help, fellow viewers, your assistance and your support throughout the whole time that we've been doing this and supporting us on Act Now and believing in what we want to say just for the sake of the community and what has happened throughout, that has touched everyone's life. So we would really want to thank all of you for all of your support and all of your
stay close to us, because we have a wonderful news coming up in the month of April. In fact, that's not only one, that's few news. And please, and I hope everyone will be excited, participate in our program. I'm not going to tell you until closer to the time.
Until the
Uh,
time comes.
yes, it's very
Dia,
fast.
dia macam teaser sikit lah. Melvin. No,
Yes.
if you guys actually speak to Melvin, every other day he has something new coming out. He has new something out. He is the embodiment of the word literally act now. Betul tak, Melvin?
Betul, betul. And just act now daily. I mean, things will be faster. Tell your friends, your family, hey, act
Exactly.
now. Like, tell your husband to clean up the garbage from the kitchen. Act now, please.
Okay. I hope that my wife is not listening to our conversation here, but it's fine. It's okay. All right, then. Let's jump into the first topic that we want to bring up here. All right. This
Okay,
is
what
more
do
of
you
a
have?
concern of road users. It is a well-known fact that especially if you're living in Klang Valley, kawasan Kuala Lumpur, Petaling Jaya, Shah Alam dan sebagainya, you might have noticed there's something at the far left of the road tau. So kalau you bawa kereta lah kan, ada 3 road kalau federal highway tu, you will actually see something at the furthest left of the road. It's not actually tempat you nak parking kereta ataupun tempat kawasan kecemasan. It's actually, there's a road there. There's a literal road, a highway for motorcyclists. Because it is a well-known fact that motorcyclists in KL specifically, in the Klang Valley, as I mentioned, they have to use this road because why? Kalau banyak motor dekat atas jalan lebuh raya itu sendiri, it can be very dangerous because of the weaving and because of the changing of lanes, and it can be very difficult for motorcyclists as well as for car drivers as well. But the problem is right now, it has been reported that much of these motorcyclist lanes are actually useless because of some factors. So Melvin, kick things off because I do want to say things about this, but yeah, you start off first.
Actually, it was brought to ACTnow attentions of the last lately. I mean, as current 2 weeks ago, we have received a lot of highlights concerning motorists using the Kesas highway, and we went deeper, and it's actually the law says motorists can't use the highway. Right. So we have also we have highlighted to the respective adults, departments, and even Kesas. And the Kesas spokesperson actually told us it will be responsible of the PTRM of the area to conduct check on the highway to stop motorists from using it. And we went ACTnow. I mean, as usual, like me, the whole ACTnow culture. We don't just stay there and receive whatever you say, tell us whatever you say. We went deeper and do some research. And of course, we have come across, complaints from the motorists. Sometimes they have no choice to use the highway because the lanes provided to them are not well maintained. Like potholes, like someone says, it's so bad that when it rains, it's like a drain. How could we possibly use it? So on that note, we hope that Kesas also hear this out. While yes, the law says we're not going to challenge the law says that prohibit the motorists to use the highway, but you have to maintain a very safety motorist lane for them.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly. And regardless of what you may think about motorcyclists, at the end of the day, they are also entitled to use the road because again, they're Malaysians, they're people, they're human beings anyway. Everyone is, diorang berhak menggunakan jalan-jalan ni sebenarnya. Kenapa you angkat tangan?
No, some motorists, the motorbike is more expensive than my car.
Oh, betul tu. Yeah, I mean, like you're not just talking about the capsize and whatnot.
Use motorbike.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is because like as reported, me being a motorcyclist once in my lifetime before previously, so again nampak macam mak rempit sebenarnya kan. Yeah, I've actually used to ride my motorcycle down from PJ to Shah Alam during my college years. This was 20 years back. Oh my god, 20 years, such a long time ago. And yeah, I can actually relate to a lot of things that people are highlighting right now in saying that there are plenty of potholes, jalan dia tak betul-betul, and there's some hidden things that could actually be on the road that can endanger the motorcyclists themselves, and it is very, very dangerous sometimes. And also this this accompanied with the the style of someone when they ride their motorbikes. Kadang-kadang yalah, you have that hot-headed people, ada yang nak laju lah, ada nak cilok here and there and everything. But truth of the matter is the road when it comes to motorcyclists, it's not really that well maintained.
Mm,
Even reports saying that, yes, as you mentioned, sometimes the tunnel that's being built
mm,
for the motorcycle lane will turn into a drain because water cannot actually go up because the drainage is not that well. You can see actually at Jalan 222 in PJ,
yeah.
where the major intersection is. There used to be a tunnel that goes underneath the road, but right now they've actually done an overhead bridge for the motorcyclists to actually go
Mm,
over. So yeah, they are doing something. JKR is actually doing something. The government is actually doing something to respond to these problems that they have, but it is super super slow. Sebab banjir yang ada dekat dalam longkang ataupun dalam terowong dekat jalan
mm,
222 tu, I think it took them 15 years to realise, oh, sebenarnya motorcyclist tak boleh berenang dengan motor. That's why dia kena buat overhead bridge. So what we're trying to say is that, yeah, changes were there, but it's taking such a long time, and I don't think it's fair for
yeah.
motorcyclists at the end of the day, Melvin.
Yeah. 15 years to realize that. I think I will take over the government, and I think I can run better. No, or anyone for the matter. 15 years to realize that. Imagine that motorist probably become grandfather already lah.
Yeah, they could be. They actually could be. And then juga ada juga cases, Marvin, yang kata yang, you know, they saw like, you know, nails on the ground on the road,
Yeah,
because like these nails can be very very dangerous to, you know, not just motorcycles but also to cars as well. Kalau they puncture your tire and everything, people can actually lose their control and could literally become a Superman flying over
yeah,
without, you know, having proper gears and whatnot, and it is very very dangerous about that, and it's something that they need to look into very very quickly.
yeah. Please, for the safety of motorists, because there's large numbers of people that use motorbikes for their daily works or transportations. We have to pay attention to them, not just car. In fact, I think I can't write one, but I wish I could learn. I mean, to reduce traffic congestion probably in the city. I mean, it's good. One suggestion is, I mean, come to the city with motorbikes or
Yeah,
cycle to
and
work. You know, I think cycling also is now of those rich man trend. I heard from my partner. You know, cycling is not longer, oh, you can't afford, you cycle. No, it could be a trend, a lifestyle. You cycle to work. You know, I also understand that the Prime Minister of England, UK, I don't know now, but he used to cycle to work.
Boris Johnson used to cycle. You sure?
Yes, I think I saw the YouTube too. That
Okay.
documented it, you know. So it's also to support the climate change.
Yeah.
The least exhaust call we are ozone, whatever it is, but now Malaysia is trying to follow up carbons released into the air. Yeah,
Itulah.
it's a good thing. I mean, it's a good thing if we brought this up before. If we improve our city infrastructures, transportations, everything, it could be a dream come true very soon.
Yeah. Itulah dia satu benda yang I nak comment about these things. Malaysia, when we talk about Malaysia in general, we have great ideas. We have wonderful ideas. We have, you know, like super bombastic ideas that can actually change the world. But when it comes to implementation, when it comes to enforcements, that's where we are lacking severely. Itu je I nak cakap. It's not, I mean, it's not just enough for you to have a great idea, but you know, you need to follow up, you need to follow through, and you need to make sure that it stands the way it is.
I say this the same saying I learned when I started works 40 years ago, or 45 years ago to be exact. My supervisor, my manager told me, he said, yes, Malaysia is very creative people. We have wonderful creations and idea. That's what you say. When we the implementations, when we implement it, the follow up, the maintenance program is always poor.
Yeah, itulah
And this is
masalah.
45 years ago. Goodness me, it's older than you.
Yeah, there you go. You're talking about 40 years ago. I baru lahir. Okay, I literally baru keluar benih maybe at that time. But yeah,
So
it
it's
goes to
already
show.
saying there those days. My managers, hey, maintenance. I mean, Malaysia has very creative ideas and all these things, but after implementation, maintenance is so poor. It sucks.
Yeah.
Till today's day.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, like, as much as we want to be proud about what we have, we also need to make sure that we are able to still be proud of it 20 years, 30 years,
Yeah.
40, 50 years down the line, because we want it to orang kata kekal as long as we possibly can, not just come up with the biggest building in the world, but nanti maintenance air tak ada lah, aircon tak
Yeah.
working lah, and then kotor tak cuci lah, all these kind of things. So yeah, it's actually a mentality that we Malaysians, we need to do something about it. And if you cannot expect the government to do it, maybe you can practice
Yes.
it yourself first. You
That's right.
start daripada kecil and then like you bring it up later.
Yeah, this is what ACTnow trying to do. It's like don't always okay. We're playing government, bring the authorities. No, stop bringing. We empower ourselves. We take the initiative ourselves and bring up the issues. We hope, but anyone bring up the issues, they hear us. They will take actions because community. I mean, the voice of the community is very powerful. Just of an hour ago, received another ticket. Something what you have just taken, a bus, rather a taxi stand with a nice taxi stand, but all the tiles there are all chipped off, broken. And the the user say they might cut the feet of the pedestrians that walk over. And this was in the middle of the city.
Yeah, exactly. Kadang-kadang yelah, kalau kita nak salahkan kerajaan pun, that's the easiest way. That's the cheapest way for us to go to. But it all comes down to you, fellow Malaysians, at the end of the day. If you act accordingly, if you act properly, if you act diligently, kalau you sayang negara you, kalau you sayang kepada kawasan persekitaran, this thing will not happen so quickly anyway. So yeah, please be awesome, because all Malaysians are awesome. In my point of view, at least, please stay awesome and be. Kita bukannya nak suruh awak jadi askar kan, kena disiplin, superbly, duduk tegak, angkat tangan. Tapi yalah, adakan
be a
hati
keeper of your taman. I mean, just start with that.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
In your own residence area, you be a keeper, because everyone be a keeper. I'm sure your taman's property value will increase.
Exactly. Kan ada kan dia punya reason untuk
Who benefit?
Okay,
you are the owner.
Exactly, that's so true. All right, we want to jump into our second topic that we want to bring in today. But before we jump into the second topic, let's just take a break for a while. We're going to be coming back to talk about cows. We are going to be talking about cows after this. Stay tuned on ACTnow Hot Issue. What's for lunch?
But great news today. This is actually the variant that we're going to be trying out today. Hello neighbors, this is Ron.
This is Ruby.
And here, as you can see, we've got a list of very amazing ingredients.
Yes. What are these for?
Actually, they look very peculiar, but these are the ingredients that we use to actually make very nourishing soup.
Oh, this is for soup.
Yes, indeed, it is correct. So you can see there's a fair amount of ingredients over here that may not be very familiar to everyone, but it's actually used to make all the nutritious soups that we actually consume.
Yes.
Okay, so on the few plates over here, as much as they look very similar in terms of ingredients, they're actually very different.
Yes,
and
they have different functions as well.
correct, and different benefits also.
Yeah.
So we are going to jump right into the first one right here on the list. Okay, Ruby, you care to share what this is about?
Okay, if I'm not mistaken, this is the snow fungus. Yes, this is good for fitness, and of course, it's reduced the kidneys.
Yes, that is correct. Jumping right into the next one, what do we have right here?
Okay, I saw flower petals.
Very flowery. We're not talking about normal flowers here, guys. So this is actually a cordyceps flower soup. And what is it for, Ruby? Do you know?
This is to improve the lung function.
And moving on to the third one, Ruby, maybe you want to tilt the plate a little bit, let our guests see what is in store for them.
So we have abalone and ginseng here.
Yes, abalone and ginseng soup. So I'm sure many of you are quite familiar with abalone. It is actually a high-grade ingredient, of course, often used in soups as well. And in this case, this is the abalone ginseng soup.
Yes,
am I right?
You know, ginseng is to boost your energy.
Yeah. Last but not least, what do we have right here?
What do we have?
Let's take a look. We have the Panax Pink Folius Calming Soup. Yes, it is quite a mouthful, but once you've gotten the hang of it, it's actually that. And this is actually for boosting energy and improving blood circulation.
So
I hope you're ready. Are you ready?
of course I am.
All right. Wow. As I'm removing the lid, not even the second lid is off. And I can already smell it, and
Yes, I can
it
smell
looks
it too.
absolutely amazing. So, Ruby, as you can see, there's actually additional ingredients inside as well.
Yes,
Maybe you
we
want to
have
share with
chicken
us?
inside. So of course you can put any kind of meat that you want to mix with the soup.
Yep.
So for this case, we put in chicken.
Yep, that is correct. So, Ruby, this is for you. I hope you're excited.
Yeah.
I am actually excited as well. I can't wait to dig right into this.
Oh, I can smell this ingredient there.
You're right.
Yeah.
It smells amazing.
It really
Oh.
smells like home.
Yes, exactly. And smells like home is always a great thing to have, especially when you want to have a warm meal, including soup such as this. So, you ready?
Yes.
Okay, cheers a little bit. Okay. Wow.
It's sweet.
It's actually sweet. Yeah, it gives off a touch of really great flavors, but at the same time, very refreshing as well.
Yes.
So guys, if you're wondering where you can actually get all these amazing ingredients packed in one, because sometimes time is of the essence, we don't really have time, we're always on the move.
Yes, of course. Everything is online right now, so we prefer to go online and do some shopping.
Yes,
right?
and it is all pre-packaged, which means you can prepare the soup almost immediately and almost instantly.
Yep.
And the one true store that we're talking about is Kedai Ubat dan Rujit Tim Loy. Okay, you
Yes,
can
correct.
check them out, and they're actually based in.
In Taman Mida, they have a store over there as well. So if you want to check out their store, okay, go for Taman Mida.
Yeah, do check out a physical store. So guys, I hope that was enough info for you. We're gonna get right back to the soup. This is Ron,
This is Ruby.
and see you guys around the neighborhood.
I want to have soup for lunch.
All right, suddenly I feel hungry after watching that. Yeah, there you go,
Me
guys.
too.
If you guys out there, our fellow viewers, do you guys have any products? Do you guys have any services? Do you guys have anything that you want to share across? Do PM us at ACTnow, because we are able to actually assist you for your ads to be on our show, which goes on. Well, we have a show every single day actually. So kalau you all nak be in that slot, just PM us and we would assist you in putting us, because yeah, we do want to help you guys as well to expand your business as much as possible.
All right.
All
yeah,
right,
sure.
let's jump into our next topic. Yeah, it is a funny one because, like I said before the break, we're gonna be talking about cows. And what I mean by cow, ini cows lembu tau, the one that goes moo, that one. We're talking
I
about
thought-
cows because
I thought those who have no cow sense.
oh no. We're talking about actual cows, actual lembus here, because it has been reported that there have been wandering cows. Dia orang menjelajah suka hati. Ada dia orang pun nak pergi holiday sebenarnya. Wandering cows could actually be auctioned off if they are not claimed by their owners. What is this all about, Melvin?
We have this report, or rather the news, that the Kuala Selangor Municipal Council (MPKS) has actually warned that if those animals, cows, the livestock breeders who so-called cause nuisance to the public and let their stocks, the cows, go roaming in the town, if they get caught and unintended, they will actually get profited and might be selling it off. You know.
Okay.
And also the compound will be 500 ringgit. You know.
Wow.
And additional 15 ringgit a day for the animal care. So this is to discourage, because MPKS, Kuala Selangor Municipal Council, has caught some 2,200 stray 17 cows last year and 2,200 stray dogs last year. Dogs as well, you know.
Tapi just nak put into perspective tau, especially musim Raya Haji. You know, musim Raya Haji, people slaughter cows, right? For Raya Korban, Raya Haji. One cow can actually go up to a cost of between 2,000 to 4,000 ringgit. Okay, so when we talk about 17 cows, that's a lot of money. Okay, that you're talking about. So why do you think that they're just leaving all these cows? But diorang nak dapat, I mean, is it true the grass is greener on the other side or what? I mean, like pepatah Inggeris
I guess it's the selfishness. They don't have their own proper place. I mean, they roam around. They don't have to feed them. And the grass. They say, I'm helping the MPKS to cut the land, to cut the grass instead of you sending your people. But then I think we do have reports. I mean, besides stray dogs, cows issues a few times in our 2 years history, And the latest was in the island of Pulau Penang. It's not in the rural. I mean, it's almost in the taman. In taman itself, the taman have this garden for the park for the residents. There's 2 stray cows there. Someone just left it. I think it's not left it there. It was left it to breed there in the taman park itself. So the MB Islands Bandaraya Pulau Penang MBPP immediately went there and actually found the owner and tell them if you didn't take away, they will take away for them.
So I mean, like
they went investigate. The cow was actually 2 cows was taken away.
Ini mungkin mungkin lembu-lembu ni nak cari internet kot sebab dia orang nak update dia punya Facebook dengan Instagram. But whatever it is, to end this topic, a very short one, please be mindful. Yelah, I mean, like, it is a business, so you need to take care of your belongings and the fact that the cows are actually owned by you, so you need to take care of them. Melvin?
Yeah, not only cows, stray dogs. We have a lot of complaints on stray dogs. Actually, they are not stray. They have so-called owners, but the owners do not keep in their own compounds on the house. They leave it outside the road. So that is a very bad problem. You don't have time to jaga, do not breed, has dogs as your pets, you know. You have them, please keep it in your own care. Make sure that it's in your compound. Take care of them. If you walk them on the road, please, you be with the collar chain and walk your dog and clean up the so-called the waste when the dog do their big business, you know. So it will become a nuisance to others. I'm a dog lover, but we have to do what is good for the society, for community, because it causes a nuisance. And a lot of times people come and shout, cry on when they're Facebook, the Majlis take their dogs away and all these things. Yes, it's probably mistreated, but then it's actually a nuisance too to the communities.
It is. So please take care of your animals, regardless of whether they're big or bigger or biggest or, sebesar dinosaur. If they are owned by you, please take care of them as well as you possibly can. Be responsible. Malaysian, be responsible. All right, now we have come to the last topic, ACTnow in the community. This is not something that has been reported, but it is actually has caught our eye of what has happened. We want to just play this video and talk over the video to see what the heck is going on, because this is something that you see out of a movie. Ini Tom Cruise ke? Adakah ini pelakon-pelakon Hollywood yang tengah berlakon dekat sini?
I thought Mission Impossible Malaysian versions.
As you can see, it is very, very dangerous here. I mean, it's very visible, the car there. They have 2 children sticking not just their head, but their body outside of the car, cruising around at least 30 to 40 kilometers an hour over here. And it is very, very dangerous for this to happen. And didn't the father think properly? Melvin, what do you think?
Okay, this happens in Ipoh City, right? Second, the traffic was so slow. I mean, it's high traffic. Is it right? Imagine if then when someone in front of this car have an emergency brake. What happened to the children? It will fly off. And will fly
Lepas
off
tangan lagi tau.
Not only they can fly off, probably the car next beside it will run over them. This is what I thought is you bring up the no cow sense driver. No, the fathers, if you like, this is not the way to terminate your children.
To terminate your... Oh my God, such word you use, Melvin.
Yes. Yeah. And then he was detained by the police 2 days after this posting went up viral in Facebook. And apparently the father itself, this driver, the father, also have bad records with the PDRM. Now, this, you endanger your own children. I don't know whether this is a stepfather or whatever, but it's no cow sense. I think I hope he awaked. I hope this guy awaked. I would love to adopt the 3 children if he doesn't want the 3 children.
Okay.
All right. And also, also in my experience, I drive across when we are on the road. Some fathers, they actually carry a few months old baby in front of the car standing wheels and teach the kid the hand moving around.
Okay.
What is that emergency stop in front of you and you break it and
exactly.
you crash on your own child?
Yeah. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, like, if you are responsible enough to actually have children, be that responsible person. And jangan nak membahayakan nyawa orang lain, lebih-lebih lagi nyawa anak-anak anda. Because kalau anak-anak anda mati, and you hidup tau. Kalau accident, you hidup, anak-anak you mati. You akan merana sampai you mati juga tau. So, it is
Yes.
something that is very, very serious that we want to highlight.
Be like
and
me.
make sure that this, yeah.
Be like me. I'm not a responsible person. That's why I don't have children.
And
so you have
on
children
that,
like Mio, be responsible.
And on that note of Melvin admitting he's not responsible, we are ending this today's show. Oh my God, such an end to the. Oh my, I can't believe you just admit that on camera. But yeah, it has been fun. It has been definitely awesome. Melvin, we cut it off today, but we'll definitely be back on Friday for another episode of Act Now Hot Issue Once for Lunch. See you on Friday. I'm going to end together. I'm not even going to take out you. I'm just going to end here together because you're such an irresponsible person. That's why. See you guys. Take care. See you on Friday.